You know, for the biggest game in club football, you need to make sure that you're catching that game in the best way possible. And that is why we are out. Sport On is out on location. Why? Just to get a feel of how you enjoy the Champions League final. Yes, you may not be in Munich. Yes, you may not be in Europe. But I tell you what, the level of excitement and enjoyment is almost just as good as if you are in the German capital. Now, I am joined by Mr. Sherial Ali, who is the Senior Vice President and Country Manager for East Africa and Indian Ocean Islands at Mastercard. Sherial, nice to see you again.
Pleasure.
We had this conversation 2 years ago.
Yes.
Nice to see you. You're keeping well and you're still keeping the faith in the football and keeping the faith in the brand. Now,
thank you.
Let's just start off with, why is Mastercard doing this, the Champions League final viewing experience? I know this year you've gone all out.
Yes.
You're doing it in Nairobi.
Correct.
You're doing it in Amboseli.
Correct.
What's the inspiration behind that?
Well, you know, we are looking for passion. What drives human beings around us? And we see it's passions of sport. There is no bigger sport than football in Africa or globally. And when we think about UEFA, which is a brand that we have been sponsoring now for the last 30 years, you know, at just the final event, that brings together about 700 million people globally. You know, some through media, some actually physically there. We have this amazing setup today here. And the idea is to bring that passion, that unity, and the sport together. And we create priceless experiences, we curate them by bringing in surprises. There's one big surprise tonight, which I can't tell you right now, but you're going to see it. And we're so thankful to our partners, our media partners, and others who actually come and enjoy this special night with us. We also like to bring in sports because a part of our wellness is very important. We live very busy lives, right? So in that all, sports is that place where we go together to just free ourselves up. Our wellness depends on it, our joy depends on it, and it's really to bring the sport closer to Africa and to the African people. So I'm really delighted that we have this opportunity today.
Nairobi, fun capital of East Africa, if not the continent, and Amboseli. Two very different settings. Why?
So we came up with an idea. We said, what is special about Kenya? And you guessed it, natural parks or nature parks are the biggest attraction. Millions of people come from all over the world to see the beauty of Kenya and the Kenyan wildlife. So we said, how about passion sport like football, the beautiful, exquisite beauty of Kenya, captured in the Amboseli National Park. You have the Mount Kilimanjaro with the snow peak. You have elephants all around you. You have your loved ones with you. So it's not just about the winners, because we have 8 winners, but each winner is taking with them 3 of their loved ones, friends and family. So yesterday I was with them in the morning and we were giving them a royal send-off to Amboseli. And just the joy, friends together, and they're getting excited about this trip. They are going there. There's a hot air balloon ride with the priceless balloon that we have from Mastercard side at Amboseli, which they did today morning. And right now they must be doing their dinner before they get ready for a priceless experience with this match. So the idea was to really bring the African beauty, the beauty of Kenya, the magic of the sport of football all together for these people to make priceless memories.
Now, when you think Mastercard, Sherial, you think about payment, you think about technology, you think about transactions. Why is it so important to touch the passion points of everyone who's involved with Mastercard?
So I think payment is a utility, right? What really drives payments is the value creation. So for example, right now, if you use your Mastercard versus any other form factor, you actually can save 1,000 shillings at Carrefour right now, today, on your Carrefour app. If you want to book a ticket on KQ, Kenya Airways, 15% off on all your travel. If you want to book on Emirates, up to $200 off on your tickets. So suddenly, in a world where inflation is creeping up, if Mastercard, beyond the utility of the payment, can give you value. Secondly, this ring, I make all my payments with this ring. It's a Mastercard ring. It's got my card in here. I just go, whenever I have to make a payment below 10,000 shillings, I just go and I tap. When my kids need it, I just take off my ring, I give it to them, because I can get their messages when they use it, so I can control. So innovation in payments is the exciting part. You should see when I make that payment, how the merchant and the till person looks at you and laughs and smiles. You know, so why not? Why not tomorrow? We've got beautiful smiles in Africa. What if you could just smile at the camera and make your payment at the shops? Why do you need to take out different items? So we're looking at changing lifestyles, changing behavior, the youth of Africa, and we're customizing experiences and new solutions which will enrich them.
So in essence, creating all those priceless moments that people want to have in their lives. Now, Mastercard Champions League, Mastercard UEFA, this is a long-standing, like you said, over 30 years, this has been going on.
Yes.
How does that help in how you are able then to continue with your business on the continent, to interact with your customers? How does this partnership add on to that?
Well, you know, we are bringing the sport of football. UEFA is a huge brand closer to Africa. I was so delighted today. One of our customers who was actually at Munich, he sent me a picture with Thierry Henry. First time in his life. I've never taken a picture with him. And so what happens? He's a young gentleman and he took a picture with Thierry Henry, and you know, suddenly you feel like you can that all that royalty of football, you can touch it, you can see it, you can experience what they experience. You see the players in front of you playing, and tonight we're going to see it on the screens here. So I think if we kind of bring the sport, the royalty of football, the passion, the skill, I think we're going to go many notches forward going forward. We're going to look at how to bring in those stars and those players into Kenya, because there's a big passion in Kenya for football, right? And we need to feed that. We need to create this right stadiums. We need to so there's a lot of requirement from an infrastructure development plus building bridges between the powerhouses of football, the countries where it's huge, and the players where they reside, and then try to reduce the gap between Africa and them. So this is our humble effort in playing a role in that.
Now, of course, this kind of viewing experience is wonderful. There is so much excitement, so much to enjoy. But beyond this, what impact are you looking to have or to make to your customers and to the wider community beyond the excitement and the great food and the great entertainment?
Correct. So I think, look, if you look at Mastercard, we are looking at a strategic goal of 1 billion people to be financially included. Yes. Now, how do you include people from the informal to the formal? You have to create value, which is easy to comprehend. So just like the deals I've just shared with you right now, rich with value. Why shouldn't you have at least one Mastercard in your wallet right now? You're losing out a lot. Similarly, in the case of sports, affinity brings you closer to the kind of experiences you want. So if you have a Mastercard, you know today that you have a chance to go to Munich, watch a match. You have a chance to go with your loved ones to Amboseli, watch this beautiful, priceless experience. We as Mastercard have a very nice, strong list of footballers who are our brand ambassadors. So some of the big names like Messi are one of our brand ambassadors. So, and whenever a partner over here wants to do a campaign, we can actually create that connection with the brand sponsor, bring them closer, make people believe that what they think is impossible is actually possible. We can curate campaigns, create engagements with the players, lots more. So I think what we do is, in order to achieve financial inclusion, we connect with people, and what's important to people, it's the passion, it's the sport, it's the utility, it's the value, it's the innovation. So we try to tick all those boxes, and therefore creating a bigger pot for financial inclusion and effectively deliver on it.
Sharia, it's the biggest game in club football. It's the Champions League final. But beyond the football, when people finally walk out of this wonderful dome, what do you think are the other experiences they will take home? What are the other things they take home once this is done, other than, of course, the exciting action and hopefully drama? Because this year has been full of drama, football-wise.
You know, it's so priceless. I mean, in COVID, we got reminded of this, that human connection is so important. And you and I know we have very busy lives. We go to our offices, we connect with our workforce, you know, in terms of our colleagues, and we don't really get to relax, sit back, talk about all the things that are important to us, and at the same time enjoy a lovely experience like this, and build bigger bonds, stronger bonds. How many of people over here today are going to be supporting PSG like you and me? I'm guessing you're supporting PSG, you know. So I'm just thinking there's going to be a connection that's going to be created here where people are going to talk, we're going to show some of our innovations. They're out there on the display. We've got wearables. We have meta-humans, digital humans being showcased right now across that tunnel. People are seeing this for the first time, that, oh, it's possible to have an AI-based agent, a meta-human that they can talk to, book their tickets, you know, do their groceries, whatever else fancies you. So it's about opening up the mind and saying that technology can unlock a lot of use cases. Yes, we have a great sporting event, but frankly, we're bringing you closer to the future. And I think for Mastercard, we take great pride in investing in technological advancements and in inventions. So yeah, this is that. Plus, of course, the mere fact that this is going to lead to a lot of memories that people are going to create tonight. It's going to be a riot once this hall fills up. So yeah, we're looking forward to a great night.
As I finish, I'm just curious, how much does it take to put this all together? Like, how much effort do you have to put in as a company to make sure that you're giving out this priceless moment, this once-in-a-lifetime experience? I'm just trying to imagine what you've had to do,
yes,
just to make sure that all this comes together.
That's such a good question, and thank you for asking, because it takes months of planning, months of designing, but you're going to see it. People are going to enjoy it. So it's the match. You're going to have amazing compeers and hosts who are going to give you commentary, a lot of excitement around that. And I believe it's a great event where we are going to see magic happen. I believe it takes, from a effort perspective, I can't thank my team enough. They've been working on this for a long time with partners like yourself, with you know, our sponsors, with others who actually come together and build this whole, you know, event. So I think we really pride ourselves that we think about the design, the construct, and then we come up with such an event which really surprises people. So, as much as I can't tell you what the price of surprise is, but you're going to see it, and hopefully it'll make the news the next day.
When someone walks out of the door at the end, what do you hope they go home with at the end of the night?
I think they should go home with a sense of energy, positivity, connection. We are all looking for affirmations and energy from each other. And I would hope there's a lot of positive energy to collaborate and innovate together. All the partners over here, which are banks, telcos, fintechs, and beyond, they're all coming together to listen and see what the others are doing, right? So we are giving that platform. We are showcasing what we have as the technological advancements we have created. We are bringing obviously the amazing asset of UEFA for them to enjoy. So it can only be positive outcomes, my friend. I don't think there could be anything else that they would walk away with than positive energy and the will to explore more with Mastercard and maybe grow their businesses and build meaningful connections.